Okay, boys, I got a lot of stuff done, a lot of tidying things up. So I've been kind of showing you your bits and pieces. So I've been showing you stuff in windowed mode. Here's the real deal in full screen, 2560 by 1440. I'm pretty happy with it.
Boring. 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 Boring.
So let's see how this is done. It's actually incredibly easy. So here's the template file. These are where the sounds are defined. You basically just can point it at things. If you look at this, there really aren't that many layers. Actually, this is a holdover. It's not even used anymore. Yeah, we only have a few layers here. So basically, oh, and actually, this thing was going on in the background and you couldn't even see it. That was a waste of CPU. But basically we're saying here is the preview, the image and video preview. And so here's what I did. That background allowed for only a kind of small space to show the videos and snapshots. And, I'm 2560 by 1440 there. But when I showed the videos, I didn't want to distort them. So even though I only have 1440 pixels, vertically on the screen, what I did was I made the snapshot 2560 by 1920, which is actually 4:3. And so that preserves the aspect ratio. And then I offset it by, around 1100 pixels, just to kind of move it up a little bit so you could see more stuff there. So basically, yeah, that's, that layer. And then here, this is a transparent layer that we're putting on top of the preview to give it that sort of like, red tint that matches everything else. And then in this layer, we're basically saying here are all the frames of this animation. So for this animation, I just took, that animated GIF of the Haomaru background. I blanked out the sky in the frames, just made them transparent, and just slapped them in there. So that's that layer. And then here is the image list where we basically just say, these are the dimensions of the list, and here are the size of the selected image and the unselected image. What's the rotation factor? Do we want to, rotate them left or right? and is this the list that's going to be tied to my actual controls? The reason I have that is because if you have multiple lists like this one does, it has both an image and text list, because they can have a different number of items showing. To decide, how the controls are going to work, you have to decide which one is going to actually match your, joystick inputs. So I'm making this one kind of, the master. It has control. And then the text list, you basically can just, do all that stuff. I made it, I sized it so that only one item could fit in it, just so it shows the name of the current game, basically. Then I just slapped on these scaling animations. So, so there you go, 73 lines of XML, and you have all that. It would take you weeks, probably, to get the same effect in another